Welcome to part 2 of my How to Be a Content Creator series. If you're just beginning, head to this video where I talk about all the gear you need to get started on your content creation and live streaming journey. But if you're ready to level up your setup with Elgato, then you've come to the right place. So previously we spoke about microphones and the difference between a condenser microphone and a dynamic microphone. Well, introducing the Elgato Wave DX mic. This is a dynamic XLR microphone, which means you require an XLR cable and an audio interface. Thankfully, to make life so much easier, Elgato have their own interface, the Wave XLR. This little box powers your Wave DX mic and allows you to adjust your audio gain on the fly. You can even mute your microphone too. Furthermore, you can adjust your mic and EQ settings in the Elgato Wavelink software, so you can be in total control of your sound and tailor it to your space. A dynamic microphone has a more narrow pickup pattern, which means it works best positioned closer to your mouth. So get yourself the Wave mic arm or the low profile mic arm that I have here and get your mic positioned in the best place for recording. Have the Wave XLR positioned closely to you on your desk so you have quick access to adjustments while live or recording and you're good to go. I always recommend doing some sound tests before you make your content or go live, but because of the nature of this microphone, with it needing to be closer to your mouth, definitely take the time to test your sound first. I really think that the Wave DX microphone is a huge upgrade to any content creation or setup, as long as it is EQ'd well and set up correctly. You can check out my beginner's guide for these products here. Moving on to leveling up your camera. In the previous video, we looked at how the Facecam can really bring your content to life, but what if I told you you can literally take it to the next level? Introducing the amazing, and my personal favorite, the Facecam Pro. It's a true 4K 60 webcam that really brings out the best detail in your video capture. Like the Facecam, you can make adjustments to your camera settings such as zoom levels, white balance, shutter speed, and ISO, and it also has onboard memory so you can save these settings directly to the camera. The autofocus on this camera is next level in a webcam, and it really does a great job at keeping objects in focus when you hold something up to it and then refocusing itself seamlessly afterwards. I have some quick functions set to my Stream Deck Plus, such as opening the Camera Hub software or OBS, zooming in on my face for comedic relief, and having a refocusing button in case the odd occasion occurs where the autofocus plays up. But that is an emergency button. I've never had to use it because the autofocus has been great. I've tailored the Facecam Pro settings to what I need and what I want. I adjusted the ISO and the shutter speed so that my neon lights in the background could be seen and are not flickering on camera. Now tie this in with more key lights and you have the clearest picture quality from a webcam ever. I would recommend the standard key lights as they have a large enough panel to emit a great level of light, and if possible get two so you can mount one on either side of your desk and your Facecam Pro, that way the light is evenly spread. Automate the lights on your Stream Deck Plus and use the dials as temperature and brightness controls, and you have one of the most seamless ways of controlling your lighting setup and your camera. Speaking of the Stream Deck Plus, this version of the Stream Deck is a great upgrade, especially for the dials. Not only does it have 8 programmable buttons that can give you up to 10 pages of functions, but it has a touchscreen panel and 4 dials that you can use for so many different things. Earlier I said I have mine set to the temperature and brightness control for my key lights, and this is super handy because I have access to the control center right at my fingertips. Just makes it so much easier. Some other ideas for the dials is to integrate it with the Wavelink software. It's just simple having it at your fingertips. The next juicy upgrade is the HD60X capture card. It's an external card that has variable refresh rate, 4K 60 HDR10 pass-through, and 1080p 60 HD recording. That might sound like useless words to you, but in short, it means that you are getting next-gen console support while streaming or capturing your gameplay. Think high frame rates, ultra-low latency, and clear visuals. We know audio is the most important factor when it comes to creating content, but if you are streaming video games or capturing gameplay, your viewers want to have a clear visual of what you're playing. The device is simple to use with one cable connecting to your PC, one HDMI cable running to your console, and one running to your screen. The 4K 60 pass-through means that you can enjoy your gaming experience with high refresh rates and high visuals at the console's output without having to disconnect it from your PC and plug directly into your monitor or TV. If you've got your console permanently set up in your gaming space or your content creation space, there's nothing more annoying than having to unplug things just to get clear quality. This means that you're getting the best experience while you're playing and your viewers are getting a great experience while they're watching. It's a must-have for next-gen consoles like the PS5 or the Xbox Series X. So you've got a fancy Facecam Pro that makes you look pretty and funky, but sometimes you might actually want to remove your background or insert yourself as an overlay into a clip. Although this isn't a requirement for content creation, a green screen can help make interesting things. Elgato's green screens are top tier when it comes to this, because not only are they the perfect shade of green for keying, but they have a few different models in the range. So if you're like me and you prefer a portable one, you can get one with a base and feet, so it means you can take it with you anywhere, you can prop it up when you want to use it and pull it down and put it away when you're done. But if you do want one for a more permanent setup, there's options to mount one to a wall and you can pull them down when you need to use them. This can really elevate your content and creativity in so many ways. Lastly, get yourself some of Elgato's mounting systems. You can mount your Facecam Pro, your key lights, you can mount a second camera if you wanted to. And these mounting systems are modular, they can be clamped to your desk or used portably. It tidies up your gear and allows for the perfect positioning of your devices. These are a must-have in my desk setup. So now you've leveled up with Elgato and you have all the current gear to make your content stand out and look amazing. What's been your favorite product from this video? I personally love the Facecam Pro and the Wave DX microphone. They're my go-to products for sure. Thank you to Elgato for sponsoring this series. I hope you all enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure to subscribe and leave a comment below. But for now, I'll catch you next time.